on the road and hungry for a win against the Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, the development of Kawhi Leonard and the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge have energized the vets on this team and extended the Spurs window. Tony Parker said, it definitely helps that Kawhi and LaMarcus are here and playing great. It makes me want to be here to help all the young guys. It's such a great family and such a great atmosphere that it makes you want to stay. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. And these teams are good at grinding it out in the half-court sets. Brent, what type of player flourishes when the game slows down like it is now?
When you have a guy, Kevin, who can break down his primary defender at any point in a half-court set, that's when you're in trouble defensively. He's looking beyond the first defender and ready to set up the next play.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Lights out there with Tony Parker. And it's Gasol right at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the jets in transition for easy looks like that one.
Here's Miracle Man. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles on D. Here's McNeil. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. McNeil's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Miracle Man, picked by Mozgov. Down low. Layup off the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
Smooth stroke at the line. He shows that time and time again.
Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
The dish to Ingram. This one for 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Leonard missing. The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. There's the pass to ball. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
There's no doubt that the biggest free agent splash made in 2015 was the Spurs signing of LaMarcus Aldridge. They'd planned for 3 or 4 years to try and get him to San Antonio, really fitting in the mode of Tim Duncan scoring on that left block. But being close to Dallas, near his family, that was a significant factor, along with winning.
And, of course, for Aldridge, location wasn't the only attraction. Brent, the chance to win and compete for championships had to be the most important factor.
Well, he knew it was going to be a little bit of time and a little bit of sacrifice in joining San Antonio. Maybe miss a few all-star games he otherwise might have played in as a member of the Blazers. But winning the most paramount And in time, his role will only grow as this roster turns over. Not your typical big man free throws there. He's lights out.
The time for the ball. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's the chosen one. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Aldridge a screen. Parker with it. Baseline jumper. Aldridge, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Ingram. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And they've had some good looks, but can't seem to get it going here. 1 for 5. Tough way to start it.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Not a shot the coaches are going to draw up often for him, and he makes it with the defense closing in.
And here is Ingram. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. To the middle. And that one's good. Ingram. He's got 7.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Parker passes to Leonard. Passes it to Gasol. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the basket is good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's Mozgov, high post. Gasol with the rebound.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
And that one's good. Leonard. Lakers trail by 9. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Sinks the triple.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Here's Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities. You really have to guard against his smarts. Knows every angle.
Spurs leading by 6. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Kicks to Aldridge. From 15 feet away. That shot off the mark. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Ingram passes the ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even a dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you got to love his tenacity.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Leonard. He's got 9. And Brent, you look at how the Spurs played last season and any other season, they might have had the best record in the league.
Well, they did have the best record that Greg Popovich has had as a coach with San Antonio with 67 wins. And it was under the radar because of the Warriors' historic mark last year with 73. But it was the first time in history that the NBA had 2 different 35-win teams at the midway point of the season. It set up the stage for an epic showdown, and really some people let down that never happened.
And the Lakers making a change here. He's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And Pop now in his second decade as head coach of the Spurs, closing in on the third decade with the team overall. Incredible to see that kind of longevity for a coach with one team.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
No reason to wait. That was all his from the get-go. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Outside Aldridge. For three, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Aldridge has got 5 points so far. And you think of Popovich's tenure since he took over the Spurs back in 1996. There have been over 220 head coaching changes in the NBA. That's amazing.
That's just incredible stuff, Kevin. And so many people throughout the Spurs family tree of coaches have been hired not only to be on the bench, but as general managers of teams. So the brain trust of San Antonio and the branches of that franchise, boy, there's touches of it all over the NBA.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Well, when your opponent keeps piling on like this, your only choice is to get together during a timeout and fix it.
Here's Miracle Man. Now the basketball. That misses off the backboard.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
It's as if he had too good a look. Is that possible? And now he's kicking himself.
Well, not too many current or former NBA players can say this, but you can, Brent. You've been in a movie. How was it getting involved in the Jerry Maguire movie? And do you have any more plans to be on the big screen?
I have more plans to go to movies, Kevin, than to be in the movies. Somehow, some way, I got a phone call from somebody that said, we need you to come down here. And I know the backstory to it. Cameron Crowe is from Seattle. I met Cameron Crowe several times. And he said, Brent, I got a part for a basketball player. How about a movie? I said, cool. Then he said, how about a movie with Tom Cruise? I said, even better. And then he said, how about a movie about a sports agent with Tom Cruise and you'll be in the scene with him? And I said, what time?
How many lines did you have in that movie?
Oh, I nailed it. One line, Kevin. One line, one take, Jake. And there was a kid there that was in the same scene. It was about signing some basketball cards. And the little boy was suffering from a cold that day. And Tom Cruise could not have been nicer. In fact, gave the kid some Kleenex.
That's a great story. Here's Miracle Man. And there's the feed to Ingram. No good again that time.
He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
For San Antonio, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he makes the first.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Got that one up quick. Ingram's got 15.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Now, here's Parker. 5 points in the game. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. He has 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
to the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's McNeil. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Parker. Lakers trail by 11. Here's the chosen one. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And here's Mills. He dishes it to Leonard. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Miracle Man. They set the pick off the screen, and that one's good. Ingram.
Now 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Anderson the screen. Here's Dedmon. Count it from 12. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
He gathers himself so quickly, really has a great instinct for hitting that mid-range jumper.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers. Lee's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for lights out. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. It's stolen by Nance. And now it's Deng running. Here we go. All the way. Finished off the break. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Mills kicks to Lee. Screen by Lee. Mills, that's a two-pointer. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, if Parker is the slower point guard at this point, Patty Mills comes in and definitely changes the pace for the Spurs. Out of Australia, a shoot-first guard who can hit off the bounce and off the catch. And so that three-point shooting ability puts pressure on teams. He's also a pest defensively, likes to get up and into guys.
And San Antonio has possession after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Brent, you talk about Mills' ability to pressure defensively. Very quick, and he gets a lot of steals.
Sometimes he can get caught gambling at times, can Patty, but on the whole, a very capable defender, a bit of a gnat out there, and a valuable player when you consider he went undrafted out of St. Mary's of Moraga.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Brent, they say the elite big man in the middle is a dying breed. What do you think? Any truth to that?
How about the birth of the new big man?
I would say so, too.
I just don't like to be so pessimistic about what it is that we used to see.
You see cycles, right, in the league? We always see cycles.
Absolutely. So I'm more of one of those guys, glasses half full. So let's celebrate the versatility, the mobility, and the incredible talent of the young players at their size being able to be as effective as they are in the NBA.
And Mills kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Anderson. Back to Lee. They can't stop the run with that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Lee is screen on Clarkson. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball. That three off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Ginobili. Spurs working the ball around now. With some arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers ahead as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing to improve.
I always try to improve and get better, and Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season, but the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows Pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
No kidding. Found that range. Now they can't stop pulling the trigger.
Russell and Clarkson are the young backcourt pair. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. And it's Mozgov in at center. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Ginobili. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Anderson dishes to Dedmon. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Anderson passes to Lee. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Lee's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for San Antonio. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Clarkson kicks to Mozgov. He used that pick to get in close.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw off from Mozgov.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Clarkson. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses. And certainly LaMarcus Aldridge has the capability to be a go-to scorer. But, Brent, he takes a lot of mid-range contested jump shots. Those aren't historically really Spurs types of shots.
Well, it's been interesting, Kevin, because LaMarcus Aldridge is so good at the mid-range that it's made Popovich rethink some of his offensive calibration, and they've searched him out in the spots where he's best. I think his comfort level continues to rise inside of this offense, and he'll get more and more efficient.
San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Russell against Parker. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Randall's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really no one trying to run him off that spot, so very calm as he drained that three.
Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Left side Gasol. Mozgov with the block, and he's able to get it back. Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
Yeah, you gotta like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
The chosen one, he's checked in for Clarkson. It's amazing to watch these NBA athletes competing every day. You and I get the lucky seat right there in front midcourt. Such size, such athleticism. It's intimidating. Who are the most intimidating players, you think, in the game today?
If you go to Detroit and you want to match up with number 0 there in Andre Drummond, you're in for a long night.
Harness yourself in.
The way that he can patrol the middle, Kevin, and the way he's relentless at coming at the offensive glass and the defensive glass all game long, I'm really interested in the development of Andre Drummond as the centerpiece, figuratively and literally, for the Detroit Pistons.
The first one falls.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft, Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Russell against Parker. Russell dishes to Mozgov. Missed inside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
McNeil once again off the mark by San Antonio. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know about the championships that the Spurs have won, but it's their culture that is admired around the league. Coach Popovich said, "I've been fortunate with the guys I've had come through here. My job is pretty easy when people have that character. You don't have to convince them to get over themselves or to feel responsible to each other. It makes it easier to have a team that enjoys playing together." Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks. Being modest certainly is Coach Pop. He chose the players who fit, certainly.
And D'Angelo Russell, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, seeking the outside shot.
Pick by Randall. Mozgov passes to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. They get it back. For San Antonio, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Yes, 3 of 9. drills the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 8 points.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win-now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the world. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations.
Here's Parker. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Right side Gasol. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Parker outside. Feeds to McNeil. The three. That shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Now, here is Russell. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds now in the game. This is to Leonard. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Miracle Man, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Mozgov hits them both. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. He kicks to Leonard. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Mozgov grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And McNeil pulls it down. The Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And here's Leonard from 3. But they get it back. Tries again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. The Lakers in the lead. It's Mozgov, high post. Here's Ingram. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for two.
And that one falls for Ingram. Good on both. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Parker. 11 points in the game. Here's Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, the Spurs have 3 future Hall of Famers. There's no doubt about it. And even with the acquisition of LaMarcus Aldridge, there's no question who is the Spurs' best player. It is Kawhi Leonard. Quietly, he's made that leap into superstar status. Although, don't ask him about it because he won't tell you anything.
That free throw missing. And Brett, you asked some people around the league. Kawhi Leonard has now thrust himself into the conversation for the league's best player.
That's pretty amazing. A Finals MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made the All-Star game. Sometimes the fan recognition comes a lot slower when you're down there in the heart of Texas in San Antonio, but the numbers don't lie. His impact goes way beyond the box score.
And you ask Greg Popovich's coach, he says he's never coached a player who improved as rapidly as Kawhi Leonard.
And that's saying a lot. Remember, Tim Duncan won the Finals MVP in his second season playing alongside David Robinson. But by all accounts, Kawhi is just a tireless worker. You know, while he was at San Diego State, Kevin, he brought 2 lamps from home to the gymnasium because they wouldn't turn on the lights early enough for him to get his workouts in. Now, that's what I call a gym rat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Mozgov. He has 5. The dish to Randall. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That evens the score. McNeil's got 11.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Randall passes the ball. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Back to Aldridge. Inside Leaner. Another one falls for San Antonio.
A super high percentage shot from Aldridge there. Layups work.
Pass to Mozgov. Inside. Here's Ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. He hits both from the stripe. So it's San Antonio now. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Left side, Anderson. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced. It's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far.
Dedmon kicks to Anderson. Screen by Lee. Ginobili gets a wide open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the Jays.
Well, years of experience come into play, not only here, but overseas. Ginobili with perfect rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Ozgov. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. San Antonio trailing here. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Pass to Dedmon. There's the pass to Ginobili. Anderson the screen. Ginobili dishes to Lee. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. LA's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And that one's good. Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Now here's Lee. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. Pick by Lee. They set the pick. Off the pick. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mills has got his second basket of the game. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
And the play was executed exactly as you draw it up until the very end. He's kicking himself.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And it's San Antonio with another.
Key to defending Patty Mills is that at any time you know he can pull up off the dribble and bury it.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Screen by Lee. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game in Los Angeles. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tony, how is the game going for you all in the first half?
A lot of intensity, very physical. We're playing pretty well, but I'm not very happy the way we finished the first half. We had a good lead, and they came back on us, so in the second half, we have to do it again.
Got to pick up where you left off. Thanks, Tony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here once again, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, you see this Band-Aid I got on my wrist? You know why? Because they're fouling too much. It's tough to get going in transition when the other team's shooting free throws. And also, I think they've been caught out of position and have been reacting way too much defensively.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
That'll do it for now. Second half coming up. We'll see you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
Well, none of the defenders can stay with him in one-on-one situations. Even the team defense breaks down if he's in attack mode.
Spurs shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Tony Parker is out there with lights out, and it's Gasol at the 5. Picked by Mozgov. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Leonard. Ball, the pass to Ball. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Miracle Man's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Parker outside, kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker from 11 feet away. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Leonard. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Here's Miracle Man. Lakers passing it around. Here's Mozgov. Gasol with the defensive effort. Mozgov's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Outside Leonard. Shot from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's 13 points for lights out. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Picked by Mozgov. Layup off the pick. It's good.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Parker kicks to Gasol. The feed to Leonard. Aldridge against Randall. Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass the ball. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. McNeil dishes to Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. That one's good from the corner. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Mozgov, a screen on Parker. Feeds it to Randall. Basket, good. 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Parker kicks to McNeil. Parker outside. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. The shot, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now Ingram, and he has 28 points for the game. Here's Mozgov, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Aldridge a screen. Parker with it. Now defended by Randall. A shake. Gasol. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Mozgov. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From downtown. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker kicks to McNeil. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kawhi Leonard is a low-key superstar. He doesn't have 5 words to say to anybody. He said recently, "I'm not one of the guys in it for the fame. I'm here so I can take care of my family, take care of myself. I love the game of basketball, and as long as I can keep playing and try to get some more championships with the organization, I'll be happy." And that makes him a perfect fit with this franchise, Kevin.
All about the game, DA. Thanks. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Right now, he is all systems go from the perimeter, just scorching hot. The D has got to do a better job of finding him.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Lights Out. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. There's the pick. Ginobili outside. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Ginobili's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Showing his trademark aggressiveness inside, Ginobili was not going to be denied. And really, the Spurs, for most of Manu Ginobili's career, have limited his minutes. Last season, the least minutes of his career, and the Spurs look to keep him fresh and healthy come playoff time so he can be a major contributor.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by the Lakers. Mills passes to Leonard. Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Manu has dealt with injuries through his career. The Spurs trying to rein him in at times. They've forbidden him to play for the Argentinian national team.
Over his strong protest, that roster for Argentina, known as the Golden Generation, with an incredible gold medal winning team and rightfully a huge source of pride for Manu Ginobili.
Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Mozgov. And at last, they get one to fall. Mozgov's got 9.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles leading by 4 to the middle. Takes it from 10. Here's Ingram. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, this is when his game is at its sharpest. The offense flowing through him, and he's just getting it done.
Anderson the screen. Ginobili outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. 14 points for him.
And sometimes it just doesn't matter how good the D is. Kawhi with the all-world ability to hit the jumper even when you got him blanketed.
Now here's Ingram. He has 30. Pass the ball. The 3. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Spurs trail by 4. Down low, Leonard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
It's Mozgov, high post. Mills with the steal. Here's Anderson. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Here's Dedmon for the tie. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Los Angeles with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Can't keep forcing things when you're not in a great rhythm. Move the ball.
Lakers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Picked by Mozgov. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. A 3 from Leonard. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, he's making it look effortless. You combine Leonard's athleticism with his skill set and now that confidence. Nights like this are inevitable.
Here's Miracle Man. He's got 18.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Picked by Mozgov. And there's the pass to Ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The chosen one's got 14.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Aldridge comes in for Kyle Anderson. Lights Out checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. McNeil dishes to Parker. Mozgov against Gasol. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers trail. 1:49 left to play in the third. Pass the ball. Picked by Randall. Dishes to Mozgov. Off the pick. Again, Los Angeles. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
They set the pick. Pass to Gasol. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Now here's Parker. He's got 13, and it's Leonard top of the key. It's stolen by Randall. Ingram with it. Passes it to Ball. This one for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Gasol a screen. Parker passes to Leonard. Can't convert after the good screen.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
Here's the chosen one. And it's off from three-point range.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
That's got to be the game plan here. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
And here is Parker. Here's Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And it's 13 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Not many, if any, bigs in the league have a more proficient mid-range game. Aldridge with the soft touch there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops in a row. Let's get something put together defensively. Offense will take care of itself. Both teams are scoring. Somebody's got to play D.
And Greg Popovich would very much like for his team to start locking things down defensively.
Yeah, I don't think coach is interested in snipering back and forth. I mean, he'd rather remove the other team's bullets than just to overpower them.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. The chosen one out there with Miracle Man, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Miracle Man. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Miracle Man's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Parker. He dishes it to Gasol. Nailed from three-point land.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
It's Mozgov, high post. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Great open look there.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from Leonard.
NBA All-Star, NBA Finals MVP, all in such a short period of time. Kawhi Leonard is for real.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Ball. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. To tie it up. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Offensive rebound and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's good from Mozgov. Both shots good from the stripe. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Parker. He feeds it to Gasol. From 7. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Mozgov. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter. Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Shoots from the corner. And it's Leonard again missing.
Yeah, unfortunate there, guys. Just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
Here's Randall. Nice D from Aldridge.
Yeah, I know the shot's been off just a smidge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
Now here's Gasol. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. The chosen one's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting Los Angeles, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Parker with it. He kicks it to Leonard. There's the triple, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Miracle Man. Here's Ball, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. The chosen one's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
Here's Miracle Man to the paint. It's deflected. Gasol with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner to tie it up. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's the versatility Leonard provides this offense, showing the confidence and ability to hit from range.
The basketball. It's Mozgov, high post. Now the dish to Ingram. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard with the ball.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Parker passes to McNeil. There's a good screen. Down low, here's Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defender was slow reacting, didn't fully account for Kawhi's quickness. Slow played him and gets to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Leonard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
An incredible spring off the floor there for a power forward, and he needs that as an undersized big.
Parker kicks to McNeil. The feed to Gasol. Here's Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. From deep, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
Yeah, he's in a rhythm in the best way. You have to stay up in his chest, or he's just going to ruin you from deep.
Now here's Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard kicks to Gasol. And another basket for San Antonio.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here is Ingram. Tries from 16. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Kicks it to McNeil. Launches a 3. The Spurs rebound. The second effort. And again, Pau Gasol. And now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
Brown is checked in for the Lakers.
Now, coach has to be proud on how that play turned out. Brilliant set there to get the open look.
Aldridge a screen. Parker outside. Here's McNeil. Hits the three-point bomb. McNeil's got 23.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
The screen from Brown. Here's the chosen one. Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Now, he can't ask for a better look than that. He just has to knock that one down, plain and simple.
Gasol kicks to Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Now here's Brown, and the rejection by Leonard. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Here's McNeil. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Feeds to Mozgov. To the inside, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
There's that length and anticipation. Hard to get the ball over Aldridge in that scenario.
Parker outside. Gasol against Mozgov. Parker's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Brown dishes to Randall. There's Mozgov. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Aldridge. Gasol a screen. Pass to Aldridge. 4 on the clock. A 15-footer. Randall grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode. Couldn't pull it back.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Ball. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
To the paint, there's Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Well, the other part is just reading the crucial moment. That's a clutch move right there. It could change the outcome of the game. I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
Lakers trail by 7. To the left side wing. To the right side. Randall passes to Brown. Ball. And McNeil pulls it down.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Back to Gasol. Parker kicks to Leonard. That shot missing, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Wishful thinking. I think it's a little bit too late. It's going to take a miracle now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Got a hand on it. And an intentional foul right there. Los Angeles making a switch here. Deng's checked in. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .32 seconds left in the game. Inside, 11 feet away. Rebound, San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dishes to Aldridge. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 15-footer. It's good. 34 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, at a time when threes and dunks are the toast of the league, Leonard showing that strong mid-range game can be just as valuable.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 9. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
But you still can't control the outcome, only playing your hardest moment to moment. That's what he's getting through to them now.
There's Russell with the three. And Lee pulls it down. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Tony, you guys seem to really pick up the intensity tonight. What was happening out there?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Looked like a typical Spurs game, Tony. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.